are the best 41 songs of 2024. First, we're looking at what Spotify recommends based on these 41 songs. And let's see, we got two songs from the Offspring Supercharged that are really great. And the rest of these are decent songs, but certainly don't make my list because they're recommended based on my list. So let's jump into the list. Number 41, Pitchforks by Heckle featuring Skinhead Rob. And as soon as I saw that Rob was featured on the song, I knew it would be a winner. It's a pretty late to the game. I'm still getting to know the song, but Skinhead Rob of the Transplants, he's a friend of Rancid. He's back. Paul Wall, he's a friend of Paul Wall. Anyway, number 40, Dancers by Idols. I have a love-hate relationship with Idols, but I kind of like this one. Bob. Number 31, As the Water Covers the Sea by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. It's a gospel song by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Do I need to say more? Scream soundtracks. I'll say that. Number 38, Mind Control by Eric Bass or Bass Presents. A Shinedown-esque solo career could be promising. I think I just broke my finger. And this first taste of Eric Bass is delicious. That was a weird way to put it. Number 37, No Hostages by Fever 33. And it's the strongest song from their new album, Darker White. Mr. White. Number 36, Lies We Tell Ourselves by Pod, P-O-D. P.O.D.'s Vertile Vertilis probably isn't getting the respect it deserves for its part in 2024's music scene. And P.O.D., Pod, are not getting the respect either. But give it a shot. Pod are back. Number 35 is another one kind of in that same vein. Revolution, The Final Amen by Drowning Pool. Another band that gets mocked and laughed at, but this song is better than anything they've done in quite a while. Number 34, Paradise by 7 Hours After Violet. Shavo, I spelled it shave in my notes there, from System of a Down, is pissed that System of a Down are all but destroyed, and he's making his own music. Stupid party, do it! And it's heavier than anything System of a Down have ever done. It goes there, man. It goes ripping hard. It's got me intrigued about the other band members. Anyway, number 33, Whales by Blackout Problem. Or is it Blackout Problem by Whales? I'm still undecided on this artist and song, but I'm giving this track like the rotation that it deserves. It caught my ear, and I'm keeping an eye out on this band, either Whales or Blackout Problem. I got to get familiar with them, right? I wanna become a fan, but this song, this track, Whales, Blackout Problem, it's really good. Number 32, I Want to Go Home by Oliver Anthony Music. The Rich Men North of Richmond guy has made the list, and this is his richest song from his depressing oeuvre. Number 31, Jack White's What's the Rumpus? It's a straight up no frills rock and roll tune, but with some frills, if that makes sense. That's what Jack White's doing these days. Number 30, Tenacious D, Doing Right by a Britney Spears cover with Hit Me Baby One More Time. Also, check out their video game song from last year. That was the greatest song in the world. No! No! It was also a tribute. Oh! I got somebody in my inbox. Number 29, Reincarnated by Kendrick Lamar. One of the best hip-hop songs I've ever heard. Dude is literally incarnating while he's performing the song. It's crazy. Number 28, Mayday by 3 Days Grace. They're back with two lead singers, and this first glimpse at how that will work, it works on this track. It's 28th best song of the year. 27, we got 9999 by Kid Capiche. The future of punk rock is in the hands of Kid Capici, the Capici Kid. Number 26, D12, I Made It. The Dirty Dozen are flooding Spotify with a ton of mixes, mixtapes, and re-releases, and this is the best track of the bunch. Number 25, I really want to tell you guys about this band, Bukasa, and their song Straight Edgelord. This is kind of a funny yet heavy song, and that's what Bukasa is. They're aggressive, they make aggressive music that's also fun. Number 24, and I was just telling Smash Mouth how much I loved their song Ride On. It's a groovy good time, and these guys are absolutely making a new name for themselves, and I'm definitely working with my Gen Alpha kid to stop referring to Smash Mouth as Shrek, the Shrek Band. They're not the Shrek Band, they're the Smash Mouth Band. Number 23, Low Life Demo by Green Day. Green Day, Low Life Demo by Green Day is the absolutely only reason, or the best reason, not the only, the best reason you need to buy American Idiot 20. Number 22, Punk Rockin' Basements by Laura Jane Grace. And it's about, you guessed it, well, can you guess it? Take a guess in the comments. It's a load of fun. Number 21 is The Wrong Things by Alien Ant Farm, and these guys have really crafted a unique sound within like the entire genre of rock. Nobody else sounds like Alien Ant Farm, and God bless them. This song is gorgeous. Number 20 is Run for Your Death, More Pills in parentheses, and this is the highlight of a great record from Highly Suspect in 2024. Check out my albums of the year video. Number 19, this is a different one. This one this is a standalone single right now. Hopefully there's more coming from Car with 2 R's. She's got a song called Go F Myself. And this song sounds like Blue Album Weezer, but being very naughty and frustrated like Pinkerton. I guess I'll go F myself. 'Cause you couldn't do it anyway. It's actually got a White Album kind of vibe too. It sounds like it sounds like blue, and it sounds like light blue Weezer. Wow. Number 18, Struggles by MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, and that other guy, Trippie Redd. If I had guilty pleasures, this would be one. It's absolutely ridiculous that I like this one, but I like what I like. It's corny, dumb, cheeseball, stupidity, and it's catchy as hell. Sometimes I'm mad as hell, and I'm not really happy to be here. I know I struggle with drugs. I know I struggle with love. It makes me get teary-eyed. I'm not going to sing the rest of the songs on the list, or maybe I will. Number 17, Somebody Save Me by Eminem and Jelly Roll. This is an emotional song with both of them really laying it on the line, and with the news that Marshall's mother just passed away, oof, even harder. Number 16 is a surprise from Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign as like the whatever they're calling themselves. These albums are absolute gutter tier, what does that say? Absolute gutter tier trash. But Back to Me, it really rocks. Like it's like Raining Women. It's pretty engaging. It engages me, my body. Number 15, Not If You Understand by Marilyn Manson. The hardest Manson has went in years, and it's so therapeutic. And it's so therapeutic for me, I almost want to pull a rib out. Number 14, Dopamine. It rhymes. I didn't do that on purpose at all. 14 and 41. Holy crap. 14 rhymes with dopamine, and it's by Sum 41. So, so, Sum 41 crafted a great pop single with this one, and I wonder what band they would have given this to if Derek hadn't decided to keep it and do one more album. Good. Number 13 is One to Hank. And this is my introduction to Ira Dean, and he's featuring Uncle Kracker here. And it's got, my continued adoration for Uncle Kracker, one of my almost guilty pleasures. It's a loving tribute to the greatness of Hank and his family, who are very, very awesome people. And is this the best country song of the year? Very likely. We'll see. Number 12, Uncle Kracker, who was featured on that song, makes the list himself with You Should Have Loved Me. It's a Mellencamp-esque rock song, though. Story song that hits hard. This next song has really, really given me a lot of pleasure. It was too late in the game to make it into my Spotify Wrapped. I've got my Spotify Wrapped video up. It's only 4 minutes. You can check that out. This song is possibly performed by AI-generated people. Artificially, intelligently created people. They're people too, though. Lost in the Corn Maze. From Obscurest Vinyl and Major Braylon. I think these are fake people. But Lost in the Corn Maze is possibly one of the greatest discoveries in all of music ever. Comedy Masters, they're making like retro sounding music that is absolutely disgusting in lyrical content. Very dangerous. Like, they are pushing the boundaries of what 1950s, 40s and 50s rock and roll can do. It's a wild bop. Left and lost in the corn maze. Girl, I'm sorry I'm late and blah, but I'm lost in the corn maze again. Wild, wild bop. Now we're in the top 10 songs of 2024. We got Losers. And finally, Post Malone makes a good song. Wow. That is incredible. I never thought that would happen. But Posty Maloney is here. The 10th best song of the year. That was just out of nowhere. Number 9, we got Black Haired Girl by Billy Joe Armstrong doing a Jesse Malin cover. And this is just pure, it was pure musical gold when Malin did it. But this, if you know, you know. The Rodeo Queens were a supergroup with Jesse Malin joining Green Day. And they need to reunite. This is maybe as close as we'll ever get. But oh my God, Black-Haired Girl, green eyes and black-haired girl. So, speaking of women, number 8 is Mumbles and Billy Joe making the list again here. He's going to make it again way, way up on the list. But we got Pinhead Gunpowder with Mumbles. It's a visually stunning song. And the most mind-blowing thing about Mumbles is that I actually know Mumbles in real life. I can't believe they wrote a song about my friend Mumbles. She wrote my name wrong on a note. There's the egg thing, there's the coffee thing, there's the sunshine thing. Very, very specific to me and Mumbles' relationship. Mumbles the word, though. I don't want to give away anybody's personal info, but yeah, I know Mumbles. Mumbles. And it's a great song. Great song. Number 7, Punk's Dead by Soft Play. And Soft Play are a band that you need to check out in their entirety, but this is probably their best song ever. They used to have a different name that we can't talk about here on the YouTubes. It started with an S, it ends with an S, and there's like LA and some other letters between. Number 6, Okay, But This Is the Last Time by The Offspring. It's the poppiest and probably most hated song from Supercharged, but I love how saccharine and sweet it is. Anytime I say saccharine, I think of that Goo Goo Dolls album with the red gutter flower. What was that? There's like a song on there that's like heavily talking about saturine. I think that's where I learned that word. Saturine. Anyway, you guys ever get that eraser stuff off your head? Number 5. Ooh. Cold World. Something's gotta give you. No. Cold World by Death Lens. These are my Death Lenses. This is one of my anthems for 2024 and my introduction to this great band called Death Lens. Kind of like a hardcore punk band, but not really. Somewhere in that kind of vein. Death Lens, Cold World. Something's got to give, you know. I want love, but pride will never let me show. Cold World, something's got to give, you know. I want love, but pride will never let me show. Number 4, Good Things Go by Linkin Park. They saved the best for last on From Zero, and this mind-bogglingly performance, it's mind-boggling performances by every band member of Linkin Park. And no, the song is not about Chester being replaced by Emily. And no, it's not about Jamie Bennington or his hybrid theories that he's got out there. It's a great song, and Mike's just keeping the meaning to all the lyrics hidden so we can all relate to it. That's why they're doing that. It's really annoying, but we can all relate to the songs. And it's one of the best, it's probably the best album closer of the year. Yeah, I think I'll give Linkin Park that. Best album closer of 2024. Woo! Yeah! Sometimes bad things take the place where good things go. When me and my son were at the Linkin Park listening party for From Zero, I've got this video of him just sitting on the stool that the record store gave us, and he's just like, something in him, he just, oh man, he didn't know the words, but he was sitting there like mouthing them, like. And then as soon as it was over, he's like, is it time to go? Number 3. Solitary Individual by Du Blonde, a new band that I'm trying to get into, featuring Laura Jane Grace. This song came out of nowhere with Laura Jane Grace as a feature, and poof! Ah! Man, just instantly made me a fan of Du Blonde, just like that. And it's my anthem too. Solitary Individual. I'm here alone a lot of the times, and I'm fine. I am a solitary individual. Number 2, Bad Time by Alkaline Trio. Oh man, they really touched my soul with this song. The lyrics are touching and dark at the same time. The guitars, the drums, the bass, the harmonies, the punk rock, the grooves. This is my anthem also. I've got several anthems of 2024. Bad Time is the second best. But you know what they say? Almost only really counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Don't let anyone hold onto your heart like a hand grenade. If they pull the pin out of your heart, it could cause complications in your heart so long. I just did some like Green Day and MCR references there, and a Joker reference, but you wouldn't get it, right? Right, you wouldn't. Number 1, best song of the year. Let me know in the comments what your number 1 song of 2024 is. For me, it is Green Day's Savior's track, Dilemma. It's their biggest hit since, I don't remember when, right? Like Green Day haven't had a big hit in a long time. It's fun for the drunken idiot nation. It's fun for the sober idiot nation. Are there any intelligent Green Day fans? Like, they're all idiots? Well, that's weird. It's fun for anybody on the planet, really. With a chugging wall of guitars, Billy tackling some real subject matter from his own life. It's just top shelf Green Day. And even the haters cannot deny that Green Day have really stepped up their game in a massive way on Saviors in 2024. And hey-o! Hey, hey-o. Hey, hey-o.